Hey there, friends. Dibs again. Out here in the garage tonight, doing a little bit of goofing around, and I got a question from one of the channel viewers, and I wanted to put together this video because I really don't believe I've put this to the test yet, even though I've had all three of these pistols out here in the garage for quite some time now. But it is getting to be garage, keeping it indoors season now, so perfect timing on that. But the question was posed for, and actually, to get me in the spirit here, I have my holster set up here with my Colt single action army, my Remington 18, what is that, the 1875, and also my Barra Schofield. So, get you guys back up here. So we are going to put these head to head. I kind of think the Barra has a kind of an advantage. Depends on how well I can shoot it, though, I guess. The Barra did start out as a 177 caliber BB pistol, but I have installed the 22 caliber rifled barrel kit on that one, so that one does have a rifled barrel, where these two are still 177 caliber smoothbores. So, but depends on how well I can shoot them, right? So just to give you guys a little bit better look, we have the Umarex Colt Peacemaker SAA single action army. They have a couple different variations of this. This is their nickel plated version. They do have one that's like blued, and then one that's blued and distressed, I believe. A couple different variations, really. So all of these have been I pulled them out of the drawer. All of them had CO2 in them except for the Remington. The Remington had no CO2 left in it. I know you're not supposed to leave them charged up, but I did. But I put all fresh CO2 in all three of them, so we know we're topped off and ready to go. I did shoot one cylinder full with each one, just to make sure they were cycling properly and nothing was going wonky there. So the next one is it's actually distributed by Benjamin, which is a Crossman company, but this is marketed as the Remington 1875, and pretty cool gun. Again, I think there might be one or two versions of this as well. I'm not really sure, but that's pretty cool. And then the last one is the Barra Schofield, and they do have several versions of this as well. They have, I think this is a 7-inch barrel. They do have a, I believe, 4-inch barrel, and they have them in nickel and in blued and in a distressed, I believe, as well. So I have no idea which one I have in the garage first, so I'm going to shoot the one that's not in the holster first. But I love the way this bar opens. I've got several real revolvers that open up like this, but you would open that up and it would eject out the spent shells. But I like to just open it up slowly like that, and you can just load it right from the back. Don't have to take the shells out of there. You could. I do have, so this is a 22 caliber. I do have the 1866 CO2 as well, and I have quite a few of the actual 22 cartridges, so it would be kind of fun to have a rig where you could have a bunch of these on there and carry it with the 1866 CO2. You really, I mean, I wouldn't carry this like to go hunting or anything like that, but just to play some cowboy single action cowboy shooting, that would be a lot of fun. So I am using these 10-meter airgun targets, and if they're good enough for the Olympics, they're good enough for us. The 10 dot in the center is very, very tiny, but even if we get a wide shot, we get a point or two anyway, right? So But let's go ahead and see. So also, I like the sights on this Barra the best out of all of them too. So that kind of gives it a little bit more advantage too. They're just a little bit deeper V-notch and all that in the back here. So it's a little easier for me to sight on. All right, let's see where we go here. All right, not a little off to the left, no big deal. Like I said, I'll do a 6-shot cylinder with each one of them. I'll add them all up and may the winner take all the spoils. I think they're all great shooting guns and just a lot of fun. So was that 3? 4. Looks like a whole stacking up there in the middle. 5. And 6. We're empty. I'm just gonna set this back here, out of the way. So now these two here, the actions are very similar on them. I think a lot of the parts inside may be identical, but both of these you have to put it on a half cock. Then you can open up the loading gate here, and you'll be able to spin this. You could take these pellets out or the shells out, and it has shells that you can take out, but I like to just leave them in there. You can access the shell from right there in the back, and it's not hard to, unless you got like huge sausage fingers, it's not hard to get in there and load that guy up. Gotta change the target out still. All right, we are all loaded up. Put the hammer down. Be right back. All right, that's a good looking target. I am going to have to probably review the downrange footage because it looks like one of them probably went through the same hole as one of the other ones. So let's get started. Let's see what the Colt single action army can do. Must be in the black. I can't see it out in the white. Good trigger on this guy too. Oop, I see that one just peeking off about 11 o'clock. I think that was 5, right? And I got another one peeking up there. But let's see what we got. Make sure we're clear here. Yep. So, all right. So now we swap that target out first, and we'll load up the Remington and finish this up. Wow, that was a really nice grouping on that one. A little high, so that's gonna hurt its chances here, but really nice grouping on that one anyway. But let's go ahead and load up this 1875 and see what we can do with that. I think it's going to be so none of them have adjustable sights, so you got to kind of figure out where you're hitting and use some Kentucky windage to make your adjustments. So the Remington 1875. Whoa, that one went high. Ah, wow. No idea. I hope the rest of those went in the black because I didn't see where they went if they didn't. All right, we are clear. Let me grab that target. We'll add the rest of these up and see who's the winner. Kind of looking like a Barra win here, but you never know. Stand by. Alrighty, so I am back, and just as I thought, the Barra was the victor on that. The two that went into the same hole were the two nines. So I had the first and last shot were sixes. Then we had a 9, 10, a 9, and an 8 for a really nice 48. Again, like I said, the Barra is a rifled barrel, and it also, I believe, is a longer barrel than the other ones as well. So, but this was kind of a shocker. I thought the Remington kind of blew it, but the first shot or two was kind of erratic. I don't know what happened there. I was aiming the exact same way all the time, but the rest of them pulled all in, and the Remington actually ended up with a really nice 41. That first one, that 3 up there, I thought was going to kill that score, but we ended up with a 41 with that one. Now the Colt, even though it had an absolutely fantastic group, the whole grouping was up high there. I don't know. I didn't realize it was shooting high. I could have gave it a little Kentucky windage there, but still shot really good. I'm very pleased with that grouping. It's all a little tiny group right there, but because they're all up so high, I didn't end up with any 10s or 9s. So we ended up with a 40 on that one. So pretty darn good out of all of them, I would say. But the Barra, just because, and again, I think it's the sights are a little better for me. The V-notch in the back is a little bit deeper and wider, so I can see the front sight through there a little bit better. And also, it's a rifled barrel, so and that helps a lot. It really does. So Barra takes a win, and the Remington, the Benjamin, and then the Umarex, respectable score, but takes up last this time. So anyway, appreciate the question, and hope you guys like the video. Till next time, have a great day.